Hello everyone, my name is Amber and welcome back to Phasmophobia. Today we're going to take a look at the Mare and how to best identify it. The Mare is known for loving the dark, and as such will do anything to keep the lights off. The Mare has a higher chance to turn lights off, and it is also said to have a higher chance of performing the ghost event where the lights get blown out. However, this event can be caused by any ghost type, so getting one does not mean you for sure have a Mare. Additionally, some Mares will just never blow out the lights. Thus, this may not be a very reliable way to tell if you have a Mare, but if you are trying to figure out the ghost type and you have the Mare as a possibility, you can keep these traits in mind to help you make a final decision. A great way to know you have a Mare is to test when the ghost hunts. A Mare's hunting threshold will vary depending on whether or not there are lights on around it. When the lights are off in the ghost room, the Mare has a chance of hunting at 60% average sanity. When the lights are on in the ghost room, the Mare will not be able to hunt until 40% sanity. When doing this test, you'll want to turn the lights on in both the ghost room and all adjacent rooms, just in case the ghost changes rooms during that time. However, you need to be cautious with the Mare even when the lights in the ghost room and all adjacent rooms are on. The Mare has another special ability that allows it to sometimes roam great distances in order to find a room where it is dark. And once the Mare roams to a dark room, it can initiate a hunt from there. This can make keeping track of the Mare extremely difficult, and you can get early hunted even if you have the lights on in your general vicinity. If you have a ghost that seems to always roam to dark areas, this could mean you have a Mare on your hands. If you want to prevent a Mare from roaming, you can do what I call Mare corralling. This is where you turn on all the lights around the ghost room, but leave the lights in the ghost room off, basically reducing the chance of the Mare trying to roam. This will mean the Mare can potentially trigger an early hunt, but then you can place crucifixes in the ghost room to prevent them fairly reliably, assuming you aren't in a very large area. This is especially useful if you need to complete the prevent the ghost from hunting with a crucifix objective. The Mare also has a rare chance to turn off the lights as soon as a player turns them on. Now, it should be noted that this ability is extremely rare, preventing players from spamming the light switches to check for a Mare. So, a Mare will not always do this during an investigation. However, if you have a ghost do this randomly, you can know it is most likely a Mare if you know you cannot have a mimic. Just don't make the mistake of assuming you have a Mare if you turn on a light and it immediately turns off because you blew the breaker. In this case, the light going off was not related to ghost activity, and thus it is not an indicator of the Mare. On a related note, Mares can also never turn on lights. So if you are in an investigation and the ghost turns on a light, the Mare can immediately be eliminated as an option. However, all ghosts have a chance to never turn on a light, so a ghost not turning on lights does not necessarily mean you have a Mare. The Mare's evidence is spirit box, ghost writing, and ghost orbs. If you start getting this combination of evidence, pay attention to how often the ghost roams to dark rooms, how often it turns lights or the breaker off, whether or not it blows lights out, and at what sanity it seems to hunt at. Using all of these attributes, you can hopefully decide you are dealing with a Mare. So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you found this guide useful. If you did, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe for future content. And be sure to check out my channel for other Phasmophobia guide videos if you haven't done so already. Happy hunting out there!